A sheriff's deputy is called into an interrogation room after being accused of misusing an official database for, well, personal reasons.
She gave me her name. We were kind of teasing.
Kind of hitting on her,
It was kind of like one of those things.
Flirting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the allegations may have cost him more than just his freedom.
Listen, I wish you the best of luck, okay? Keep your head up, man.
This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner. It's March 4th, 2026. We're in Key West, Florida. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, a woman notified them that one of their deputies allegedly made her feel uncomfortable.
All right, so the reason I asked you to come in today is I'm a supervisor of a detective unit. I operate down south. I recently have been investigating one of our deputies for some misconduct, and I'm wondering if you know about this, or you know what I'm talking about?
No, are you talking about Lamar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I know what happened to me, but the only other information that I know about him is I was talking to Amber and Scotty had mentioned that he had gotten fired from another department.
Okay.
Now, the woman says she remembers the deputy's name because she initially met him on the set of Bad Monkey, the Apple TV show starring Vince Vaughn.
So, what do you, can you tell me about, your interaction with Lamar, how it started or whatever?
Yeah, so I was on set with Bad Monkey pretty much all of February, but the very first day, which was February 3rd, they had us shuttled over to the first scene, and as soon as I get off the bus, it was immediately, it was, oh my God, why didn't nobody tell me we were bringing models to set? Just being very loud. And
Lamar was.
Lamar.
Okay.
And I pinpoint him immediately, and I'm like, this is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's not how I want my first to be. It's not what I wanted to be.
And this was right when you got off the bus?
As soon as I was walking off the shuttle.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was with another cop. But at this point, I was like, is he a real cop, or is he a part of the cops in the show? I was very unsure.
Okay.
And so then I'm like, oh my goodness. So then our stand-ins go to where the scene is happening, and they're walking us through it. And I was hanging out with the stand-ins at one point, but then I parted ways because I kind of wanted to see more of what was happening because they had us off on the side. Mm-hmm. And he comes up to me and he's like, hey, I apologize if I made you feel uncomfortable or disrespected you or anything. And I'm like, oh no, you're fine. And he was like, what's your name? And I was like, Madison. And he was like, do you live here in town in Key West? Are you with the LA crew? And I'm like, I live in Marathon. Me and my boyfriend moved here a couple of years ago. And then he was like, oh, cool. So you live here in Marathon? I'm like, yeah. And then they asked us second team to go in. So then we went in. And then as soon as we went back out, and I was by myself again, he came back up to me and he's like, hey, do you have social media or anything? And I'm like, I noticed the ring on his finger, but then again, I'm like, is he a real cop or is he a fake cop?
Right.
The deputy was identified in the case report as Lamar Roman. And yes, he was an actual sheriff's deputy on duty at the time of this incident. And it seems like instead of taking a hint, he allegedly kept pressing and pressing this woman to get some type of contact info to the point where he went to extreme lengths to do it.
And he's pulls out his phone, and I'm not mean enough to be leave me alone.
Right.
So he pulls out his phone and he's like, what is it? And I was like, my name. And I was kind of starting to be standoffish because I could tell what his demeanor was and how his point, I could tell what he was going after. Mm-hmm. And so then I'm like, and he pulls me up and then he's like, oh, you're popular. And I'm like, huh, okay. And then the other stand-ins, I walk over there and he's like, he won't leave you alone, will he? I'm like, no. And I mean, this has started ever since I got off the bus. And then they called a second team in again. And then when we were off, he came back up to me. He's like, oh, I can dance, by the way. And I'm like, cool. Okay. So then I started getting a little more change in my tone of voice. And I'm like, cool. And then he was like, he came up to me 3 or 4 times, and I was pulled away by another stand-in, and I was pulled away by a girl that goes to my church, and he came up to me again, and he was like, I'm gonna pull you over. And I'm like, no, you're not. And he was like, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna pull you over. And he's like flirting, like acting like it's a joke. And I'm like, no, you're not. And I was like, my boyfriend would not be happy. I wouldn't recommend that. And then he was like, he starts laughing it off. And then that's when the church girl pulled me aside and she's like, you good? And I'm like, yeah, the guy just won't leave me alone. And I looked over at him and he's like leaned up talking to this other police officer. And I'm like, okay, this is just like weird. And then the last time he came up to me, he was like, I'm leaving in 30 minutes. And I'm like, are you a real cop or are you fake? And he was like, he starts laughing. He goes, I'm a real cop. They like ask us if we want to work certain shifts after our shifts. And I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, okay. And then I end up just walking away. So then on February 20th, the last day that like Bad Monkey and everybody was on set, I was telling Amber it was around 4:12 because I texted immediately and I also called my boyfriend to be like, yo, this just happened. And I was a little past Big Pine and all of a sudden I'm driving and there's like steady traffic, like nothing too bad, and I see this cop on the side here and he cuts off the truck behind me and I'm like, and immediately I'm like, this is him, like I know it's him, and I can see him in my like rear view mirror, and I'm like, he better not pull me over. And he pulled me over, and then he came up to my passenger window and I had my window rolled down. I'm like, I knew it was you. And I'm like, does all my information pop up on your screen? I was like, how did you know it was me? He's like, I told you I'd find you and pull you over. And then he was like, and I was hoping your boyfriend was in the car so I could pull him out and give him a hard time. And I'm like, again, I would not recommend that. And he was like, why don't you follow me back on Instagram? And I was like, I'm late. I wasn't technically working that day. I was just going to say bye to everyone and meet a couple more people. And I told him that I was late already just to kind of get out of the situation. And I was like, I have to go. I was supposed to be there at 4. And can I go? And he's like, yeah. And he just kept kind of like looking around in my car. And I'm like, can I please go? And then he finally just like, yeah, let me go.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I was telling people about it down there and like report it. And I'm like, I don't know.
According to the case report, Deputy Roman used the sheriff's office database to find this woman. The filing states, quote, I reviewed the David activity I was provided, and it showed Deputy Roman signed into David on February 3rd, 2026 at 12:23:05 p.m., accepted the legal disclaimer at 12:23:09 p.m., and searched for the name redacted on February 3rd, 2026 at 12:23:54 p.m. The record showed he viewed redacted's record details, signature, vehicles, and current photo. The purpose code Deputy Roman gave for the search was background investigation. The sheriff's office says Deputy Roman used the search database the following day and searched her name multiple times, but the results came back showing a number of women with the same first and last name, however, a different middle name. He allegedly searched her name on February 3rd, February 4th, and February 19th. On February 19th is when Deputy Roman reportedly pulled her over for a traffic stop. Court documents state the first video starts at 15:56:49 hours and shows Deputy Roman operating his vehicle at southbound on US 1. The recording is activated when Deputy Roman accelerates to 70 miles per hour as he passes a large dump truck in a no passing zone. The recording is terminated at 15:57:24 hours. The ending of the video shows Deputy Roman completed passing the dump truck and pulled behind another large dump truck. Another video reportedly shows him almost causing a collision in the process. The document goes on to state, quote, Deputy Roman almost causes a head-on collision while passing as a white truck traveling northbound had to veer off the roadway to avoid a collision. The recording is terminated at 15:58:25 hours. The ending of the video shows Deputy Roman completed passing the dark in color SUV and pulling behind another dark in color SUV. Then in a fourth video, it shows Deputy Roman not even calling the traffic stop out on his radio. The filing states, quote, quote, Deputy Roman approaches the vehicle on the passenger side and speaks with the driver. Deputy Roman does not appear to obtain any items or paperwork from the driver. After speaking with the driver of the vehicle, Deputy Roman returns to his vehicle and terminates the in-car video. The video ends with the vehicle that was stopped pulling back to US 1 and continuing southbound. So Deputy Roman allegedly went through a lot of trouble, and for what? To get a number, get an IG handle? Well, now he's at risk of possibly losing his job for misusing their official database. So Deputy Roman is brought in while he's still on duty. He even knows why investigators want to speak with him.
Do you understand each of these rights?
Yeah.
With these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me today?
Yeah.
Okay. So our criminal investigation is regarding you and some database stuff, right? So, do you have an idea what this is about?
I think so.
Okay. Well, what do you think this is about?
I know I've stopped people, did some, investigation and kind of looked like on David, but then that's it.
Okay. Who'd you look in David for?
For warrants.
Okay. I mean, I'm not talking in our law enforcement capacity, right?
Yeah.
This goes a little bit beyond that. Okay, so, it's my understanding, based on what we've seen, are you aware of somebody named
Yes.
Okay. How do you know who she is?
I've talked to her.
What does that mean?
At a detail.
Added detail?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you, describe what you mean? Tell me what you mean you talked to her.
Okay, well, it was kind of like a thing where she gave me her name. We were kind of teasing.
Kind of hitting on her,
It was kind of like one of those things.
flirting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're allowed to flirt, right?
Yeah.
So you met her on a detail.
Mm-hmm.
What detail?
Bad monkey.
Okay. And after you met her, what happened after that?
She was giving me hints. I was like, hey, good luck finding me, whatever. It's I was just saying I will, something like that, and I kind of ran her name on M&I, and then kind of went from there.
Okay. When you said she was saying good luck finding you, was that in text or
In person.
It was in person?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was all in the detail. You kind of were flirting and going back and forth. At any point, did you guys exchange numbers or anything?
No, I just got her Instagram.
Okay, you got her Insta.
Yeah.
Did you hit her up on Insta at all?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that exchange like?
Just it was nice to meet you, and
Just sliding in her DMs?
yeah.
Again, I'm not a moral police,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
So was she communicating back and everything on Insta?
No.
Okay.
No. I just said one thing and kind of just went back off because I don't know. I was, I'm married, so it's just
I get it, man.
Yep, he doesn't seem to be helping himself at all. In addition to possibly losing his job, he could lose his wife too.
As far as I'm concerned, this stays with us, right? Beyond this room, I don't have much control, but
yeah.
I have no place to tell anyone about anything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
So back to her. Okay, so you met her.
Yep.
You got her Insta. Followed her a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you run her, David?
Yes.
Okay. Why did you run her, David?
For some reason, I didn't need to, but I don't know. I knew right when I did that, I was like, what did I do? So I kind of went back, but because I was able to find her on
Insta?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I got her Insta that day.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I was just teasing her. I was gonna find her, and
So you ran her name and David.
I
What
guess.
was
I mean, like, if I did an M&I first.
Okay, so you ran her an M&I to see if she had an M&I. Did she? Did you find any info on M&I?
Yeah.
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 And then did you use whatever you found in M&I to run her and David?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you run in David? Like, what was her name? Her
Yeah. I
DL
think it
number?
was like her DO.
Okay.
That's it.
And it was just to kind of...
Yeah.
There was no legal reason to do it? Okay. Did you run her more than once in David?
No.
Did you run that name maybe more than once in David?
I don't know how many times.
Okay.
I think it was once. That I recall.
Okay. Did anything else happen with this female? With your involvement?
No.
Any databases?
Nothing else.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Okay. Did you pull her over?
I did.
Okay. When was that?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. Was it recent?
I think like last week.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like a couple weeks ago.
When you pulled her over, did you know it was her?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have a legal reason to pull her over?
No.
Okay. So on the 19th, when you pulled her over, there's no legal reason for the stop. Did you call out the stop on the radio?
I tried, but I had no reception. But at that point, I was just gonna say hi, got you, and we were laughing, and that's kind of it.
Okay. But you didn't put in a cat or anything for it? Okay. Did you create a hot list with her tag?
Yes.
Okay. Is that how you knew she was driving south that day? That's why you passed multiple cars. It looks like your camera went on about 3 times prior to getting behind her.
Yeah.
So you're pursuing her in an effort to just stop her and say, hey.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Alright. Did you have any legal reason to put her in the hot list? She's suspected of anything?
No.
Have you guys communicated since that traffic stop?
No, I think that was it. I just wanted to do that, and I think no, but that's the last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you misused any databases? Any other times that I have not brought up?
No.
Okay. Has there been any other individuals that you've looked up in David or anything?
No. It's for other cases. I know I've used that for the hot list as well, but that's the only one that I.
But both the hot list, David,
Yeah.
and CIC,
Mm.
you've used for people with warrants, or you're trying to find somebody for a legal reason, right?
Yeah, but she's
But with her, it was just to kind of holler at her.
Yeah. I know it's stupid. She was like a. Yeah. See.
Well, tell me about it, man. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I thought she was like a model from the acting because they brought cast on at the Bad Monkey and I was like, I'm gonna go say hi, and I did, and it was just like, are you a model? And I got so fan. She's like, no, local, and then we got into this thing, and she brought her name. I was like, oh. You should follow me. He's like, what, are you Insta, thing? I was like, we're following, and she does. She lives in Marathon.
Did you run either her vehicle or her driver's license or name through FNCIC at all?
Like your in-car?
I think so. I feel like it was either her car.
Her car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like her tag?
Yeah.
What she got from David?
I think so. It was either the car or I think.
When did you put the hot list in?
It was beginning of February.
Okay, so it was right after you
It was the first. Yeah, it was February 3rd.
you put her in the OPR?
I think. maybe like a couple days after. I don't remember. But
Like right after you met her?
Yeah.
And then, had you not gotten any hits, or she didn't?
It was just timing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know that running her in David was illegal?
Yeah.
Well, I heard they were.
What was your goal with all this? Like what if you
I don't know. I thought I don't know. I think just meeting someone like that, and kind of getting the high from it, and she was leading on, and it was just one of those things where I don't know. She was kind of pushing that.
Following his interview with investigators, Lamar Roman sent an email to his captain and lieutenant. It reportedly reads, quote, "To command staff, I am writing to express my sincere apology and to acknowledge the disappointment my actions have caused within the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. I understand that the decisions I have made reflected poor judgment, and I take full responsibility for the impact that those decisions had on my squad, supervisors, and the agency as a whole. It is deeply disappointing to me that my actions created unnecessary disruption and placed others in a difficult position. I regret allowing personal issues and lapses in judgment to affect my professionalism and decision-making. I recognize that I must take responsibility for addressing those issues and ensuring that I grow from this experience." The email goes on to state, quote, "Moving forward, I intend to focus on personal growth, accountability, and ensuring that I learn from this experience so that I do not repeat these mistakes. I regret letting my squad down, and I will continue working to become a better person and professional as a result of this situation." Then he signs off the email by typing, "Respectfully, Lamar Roman." According to the case report, the woman did not want to press charges against Deputy Roman, but his department did.
If you have your bondsmen and stuff like already lined up, they don't even,
No, I don't have 5K.
Talk to your wife before you get in the car.
According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Lamar Roman was charged with misuse of law enforcement computers, computer networks, and electronic devices. On top of that, he was arrested in front of his wife, and the department says he was terminated from his job.
So we're trying to give them time to talk to a bondsman to get, bail money and stuff like that.
So will he be there overnight? Or?
Not if you can bond him.
Is it likely that you be or
I'm not any of those answers. After
he has two little kids.
I get
I don't know how your work kids are.
after this, I know he's already contacted the attorney. My advice is have the attorney, get with the state attorney, right? Because that's the prosecutor. And at this point, it's in their hands. It's kind of out of my hands. So, but they're the ones that.
Some problems for that. The union pay for his work, or do you have to pay for him?
You can contact the union. I'm not sure what they will do because he's still a probationary employee. But then they may be able to point you in the right
Can we put something tomorrow?
Not now. No. Warrant's active. He's in front of us, but I won't be able to take this.
I thought that it was fine if it was terminated.
No, I told him I was still going to investigation. So let him get numbers out of his phone once he gets to jail. He'll call you. He can give the bondsman your number as well. You can help sort some stuff for him.
We just didn't have any money. Help him.
signs, anything else?
Can check. I'm just gonna pass.
Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. Yeah, if I have any problems with that warrant, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But it should be in the system, right? As long as it's in the system,
Should be
it
all
should
good.
be.
Should be good just for the service. Roman, I'm sorry, man. It is what it is. We're here now, but just remember what I said about this is a speed bump, okay? No, it seems that way right now, but in the scheme of things, you'll get past this, bro. Alright? Listen, I wish you the best of luck, okay? Keep your head up, man.
Lamar Roman was transported to the Monroe County Jail. He was released after posting a $50,000 bond. Online court records showed just last week Lamar Roman entered a pretrial intervention program, meaning as long as he completes the required tasks like community service or counseling, his charges could be dropped. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with another case.